Welcome to Two Girls, One Mic! Cutest name ever.
So cute.
I wonder who came up with that.
Two cute girls. Pudds. That's me.
And Keela or Kor.
That's you.
That's true.
Two girls, one rhyme.
Okay.
Okay.
This is our, I don't know if we're going to count this as our first official episode since we want to carry this over
prequel
to our capstone. Yeah, probably a prequel episode. Beta. But essentially what this podcast is going to be about is we're going to be talking about high school, education, anything that can loosely relate to those topics.
Loosely.
Yeah, loosely. We will be going off the rails for a couple episodes, but whatever.
But more strictly on this episode.
Yeah, for this episode ties into our passion project, and basically what we're going to be talking about in today's episode is education and the arts.
Ooh. I love education.
And I love art.
Yeah.
So, I think that for the most part, when people think about going to school and what classes are more important to them and which they put in a lot of effort in, art usually tends to get like the short end of the stick, because even I know, like as someone who's known a lot for doing art, I don't think I finished a single project.
We both love art. It's just I can't.
It's a really
I can't prioritize it.
It's a hard class to prioritize, especially if you struggle with like time management. Mm-hmm. One class will be at getting the short end of the stick, and we'll
at least one.
And that class tends to be art for us.
Yeah.
But there really is a lot that art can benefit us.
It can do for you.
Yeah,
make art work for you. Make school work for you.
And I think that when people talk about the benefits, they also don't give them enough credit. So let's talk about the benefits. It obviously improves the social and emotional health. It helps people de-stress and just kind of like vent out their emotions, or
for sure,
or like it gives them an outlet and allows
like a lot of people think you have to be skilled or like have some sort of practice, and really you don't. It's like a great calming tool to use, like no matter how familiar you are with the arts.
Yeah, if anything, trying to seriously pursue art and get better will give you more stress.
Yeah. So
but truly it is widely accessible too. Like anybody can make art, and that's what it makes it so unique.
I hear it from so many different people who aren't like, like art kids, mm-hmm. or didn't like grow up doing art. And they think like they just can't do it. They can't access it.
Yeah, they assume that you just pop out of the womb, canvas and paintbrush in hand, and
that's it. But no, anyone can.
And so it also provides like stronger engagement for students with different learning styles, and this is very important because especially in a school setting, not every kid is the same. No one is the same. Everybody thinks differently. That's the beauty of people's brains. Everybody's different. And so it can be a really great way to help people embrace their different qualities and just provide a different way to learn and engage in schoolwork.
Mm-hmm. Shown especially in there's a lot of studies.
Yeah.
And like at the University of Illinois, the Chicago's Department of Public Administration, they showed that children who learn how to draw, paint, and sing can become happier, and students aged 14 to 16 who participated in at least 2 semester-length art classes would receive higher grades in almost all subjects and would see an overall GPA improvement. So that's just like the benefit of having like something to calm you.
Yeah, an outlet, give you a different way of thinking, a new
mm-hmm.
perspective. Researchers from the Johns Hopkins University School of Education argued that instruction becomes more effective when educators will integrate creative activities and center more academic schoolwork and projects around that kind of thing.
Me personally, whenever we do a creative project that has to do with acting, video making, just like that realm of arts, I personally find myself putting in like 110 times more mm-hmm. effort. I really enjoy those, and like I think so many students would benefit from
and
for example, like my favorite project we have ever done at museum school was a little something called Nuke Theater.
Which is actually going on right now.
Yeah, go see your local nuclear theater productions.
Monday.
Pull up to the party.
Well, by the time that this podcast comes out, it'll probably be like
actually
too late.
It'll be happening.
Whatever.
Well, we're still promoting. We're promoting. Go see them after you listen to our episode, obviously, because we're better.
We're older, so that makes us better.
Exactly. So yeah, we actually, fun fact, we had the best Nuke Theater performance out of our grade. Not to brag, but it was amazing.
I think we were.
I wrote the script.
We based that off the fact that we were the only group that had their lines memorized.
And we based it off the fact that we were the best.
Yeah.
Actually. Anyway.
Sorry for being humble.
You should be. Okay, so yeah, we put in a lot of effort because in my opinion, the creative aspect of the project really inspired me to do my best, and also the fact that I was able to implement something I was already interested in. Like, ours was based off of Phantom of the Opera, which I've been a very long time fan of. So
we know.
It was amazing to like do something, learn something while also being able to like express myself. And I think that in it's just like the whole idea that we want to spread about how some projects at museum come together with the arts and learning, and it's how it's really beneficial.
Honestly, when I think about it, I don't think I don't think I have much of a project that stands out to me creatively. I'm not gonna lie. I've always been miserable when doing projects, but I think
okay.
So that kind of takes the fun out of them for me, regardless of how much I actually enjoy it or whatever. But I really like the board game project that we made in science.
That one
Custom
was
Babies.
Fun.
Where we talked about genetics, and the concept of our board game was you were a billionaire and you were playing against other billionaires, and you wanted to come up with the most genetically unique baby and get the most points out of that. Something like that. I don't really remember anymore.
Yeah. No, but it was a fun game.
Yeah, and
we did really well.
Yeah, we did really well, as long as you don't count the factor of how messed up our box looked.
Okay, that wasn't our fault.
That was not our fault.
That was someone else's fault.
Yeah, don't. But our box came out kind of fugly, but that's whatever. But I think what made that project really fun for me was all the art that we had to make for it. In the moment, it was really stressful because we had to have a certain amount of cards ready, and then we realized that we didn't have enough cards. It's a whole thing. But making the cards, the cute collages, and then you made like some like the box art, which was my favorite stuff. My favorite thing.
My favorite thing in the world.
I really loved the box art, and
it was so good.
It was really
the box
cute.
wasn't bad because of the art. It was bad because
we just didn't have a lot of time to construct it. So
other reasons.
We printed out the paper which had the art on it, and then I just slapped it on a slab of cardboard and tried to bend it so it would work. But it happens sometimes. But
you're the best of us.
It's really just the creative projects that for a lot of people, and especially me, can get the mind, the creativity, the productivity going, especially as someone who tends to procrastinate things that they don't care about. Like when it's creative and I can do whatever I want with it, as long as it meets certain criteria, dude, I'm getting that done in like days.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Lemon squeezy.
Exactly. A lot of the other ways, like aside from the curriculum and like the actual work that you have to do at school, there's a lot of spaces and community here that promotes creativity.
Yes.
Like the sponsors of this podcast, the Literary Arts Magazine.
Woo!
They didn't actually sponsor.
But they're sponsoring.
But yeah, we're collaborating in a way.
This is a collab.
Yeah, collaborate.
Did you submit anything this year?
Yeah.
Nice.
I submitted one of the collages that I made at Mila's house.
Cute.
And then my painting.
So buy the Literary Arts Magazine so you can see Kor's beautiful collage.
And my beautiful self-portrait.
And her beautiful self-portrait.
That has a cool eagle on it. Yeah.
You for sure want to see that because she's so beautiful.
and that translates into my art.
Yeah, get it and glued to it.
But yeah, the Literary Arts magazine was actually the first club that I joined when I was a freshman here.
I did too, and then I left after like a month.
I stayed for like the first year,
She's
and then
better than me.
sophomore year I decided to follow Miss Gill around everywhere she went, and I transferred to the crafts and coloring club that she had, and then now I have my own club, Birding Society.
Beautiful progression.
Yeah, but actually working on the Literary Arts magazine, even if it was for a little while, just a year, it was actually really fun. I loved seeing other people's work, and it did provide like a really nice sense of community where everybody just wanted to showcase their art, appreciate other people's work, and just celebrate the creativity that we have in this school, because we really do have a lot of creatives here. There's a lot of artists, there's a lot of musicians, there's some poets.
Poets.
Yep.
There's some not so good musicians. Sorry.
Thank you, Karen.
Love you.
She just walked by. That's why I started talking about her. Yeah, like I was saying, this is a kind of a collaborative project, so I reached out to them because I wanted to have an actual impact on the school through this podcast. If we're going to talk about how art and education go hand in hand, I think the first thing that comes to mind is how boring this school is visually and aesthetically. I think that there is some reform going on. You know, there's a lot of people hanging up cool things now, but it still is very boring and gray, and we don't like that here. So I decided to reach out to the Musings magazine, the club, and see if they wanted to like put up student work with me and make this like help promote their club, to buy the magazine and our podcast, Two Girls, One Mic.
Two Girls, One Mic. How much is the magazine this year?
Honestly, I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
Like,
well, never mind.
In the past, it's been like $5. I don't know if it's ever gotten to 10. I just remember buying it and it being $5. So,
which is a good price.
It's a good price for a lot of student work, especially as some of the really talented people here, you know.
Oh yeah.
AKA me.
AKA you. Obviously.
But, you know, support artists, guys.
Support them.
I think that the most important people who can integrate arts into like the curriculum are obviously the school board, you know, the people who actually design the district. And
our districts. Yeah. Our district, GRPS, has a few theme schools. There's actually an art theme school that I went to as a youngin' called Coit.
My cousin went there too.
There is a lot of theme schools. There's a few here and there theme schools.
Grand Rapids Public Museum High School being one of them, of course.
Yep. There is also a lot of public schools, and their curriculums are, I would be a mess. Let's just say.
Yeah.
We just want to say that in those schools there should be more creativity implemented.
Mm-hmm. More programs and just more ways to get kids out there.
Exactly. Because like Chicago said, if you do arts, you're happier and healthier.
Yeah. Just like Chicago said.
You don't get cancer.
Yeah.
If you draw pictures.
So, thanks for sticking around.
Thanks for listening.
This really rough
Somehow
podcast.
We're gonna have to get this down to 10 minutes.
If you're curious, the amount of raw footage we have, raw audio, it's like 27 minutes, and
this is Kor's job.
It's my job to edit this, and
poor Kor.
Poor me, yeah.
It's because
woe is me.
Woe is you. It's because I'm doing most of the triple bottom line. Speaking of, I'll do all the slideshow stuff, so you can focus on passion.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then we'll get Excel because it'll be done by Monday. Hell yeah. Beautiful.
But thank you for sticking around. This episode is definitely gonna be very rough, and
sponsored by Musings.
We hope to be making more episodes for Two Girls, One Mic in senior year for our capstone project.
Catch us senior year.
Yeah.
Making more episodes that are not this trashy.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll definitely be talking about more like interesting topics.
Yeah, but
such
as ourselves.
Yeah, talk about because we're more interesting than education.
Obviously.
And the needs of the community.
Duh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This was Two Girls, One Mic, and we'll hopefully see you again, or we'll catch you again in senior year.
Catch you on the flip
side.